Guthrie wins it by a score of 44-8. Mitch and Guthrie now 2-2 on the year, but more importantly, 1-0 in district play. Let's go back downstairs with Sean Silvas with Bluejay head coach Kelly Beeby.
Live here with head coach Kelly Beeby. Coach, first game district play. You guys played well tonight. Just give us your initial thoughts.
I want to say something about these John Marshall Bears. They've been in 4 pretty tough ball games with 4 pretty tough teams, and they were shorthanded a little bit. Their number 1 Q didn't play, and their top linebacker tailback didn't play, and their kids came out and fought hard. They were a big physical crew. It was good for us, you know, to be in a battle like this. I told our kids afterwards, you know, the good this thing moved to Thursdays, we get that extra day of rest because we're a little beat up. You know, we held a couple kids that could have gone if we felt like they had to necessarily. And so we're looking forward to the extra day of rest and rehab. And just all in all, you know, I felt like defensively that we were dominant against the run, got some pressure on the quarterback, tackled well in space. You know, and then offensively, we were opportunistic. Field goal game was great. You know, those are going to pay dividends somewhere down the line. You know, we just kind of, I think, eventually warm out a little bit there through the third. We came out and had some special teams, you know, snafus, those kind of things. But all in all, good night for the Blue Jays.
Now you had, you know, you've got offensive guys that started to stand out a little bit, but defensively, Alfred Officer really had a great game tonight. He's been playing well all year. Just how's he been such an asset to this defense?
Well, AC, you know, his motor has not stopped since we put the helmet on. You know, in spring ball, he's playing extremely hard all the time, same way in practice. You know, and he's becoming just a pretty havoc-wreaking force up front because of his motor, you know, and AC strong. You know, he would have started for a whole lot of football teams the last couple of years. You know, had the older guys ahead of him here. But yeah, AC's motor's great. His knowledge of the game, you know, he's waited a long time for his turn, and he's making the most of it.
Now this atmosphere here, obviously different than where we've been the last couple of weeks, definitely different than the Rock. Just how is that to motivate the guys? Does it affect them at all? They go out, do you guys say anything special to them, or they just go out and play ball like they're used to?
Well, you know, tonight there was no rah-rah speeches. It's, you know, guys, we got to improve in these areas. We got to kick and catch punts. We got to, you know, shore up our 3 to the post coverage. We can't turn the ball over, you know, 8 times like we did down at Blanchard. Those, you know, those type of workmanlike thought process, you know, run game and defense travel, and that'll never change. So that was kind of the challenge of these guys tonight. I told them, I think we'll win this ball game, but how are we going to win the ball game? Are we going to, you know, be in a dogfight? We're going to be a shootout. We're going to be sloppy. You know, and we had to, you know, to their credit, you know, big defensive line, you know, we had to drive the ball, you know, and we took advantage of some field position situations. But nothing came easy for us tonight, which is good. Steel sharpens steel, and we're still trying to improve weekly to become the ball club we want to be.
Now next week, back in Jelsman Stadium, homecoming, big night. It's been a whole month off from August 29th. So just what are we looking forward to? I know the fans are going to be out. Just give us a preview of what that's going to look like next week.
Well, you know, homecoming in Guthrie is unlike anywhere. I mean, you know, as far as just how the community is and how the classes come back and those type of things. So, you know, we expect a huge crowd. Noble brings a really exciting brand of football in. You know, those guys can score 70 on any given night. We've got a good quarterback, got 2 800-yard receivers returning, and they are tough to prepare for with the multiplicity of things that they do. We've got to control the ball game with our run game, try to keep their offense on the field, take our opportunities in the pass game, and win the special teams battle. That'll be a big ball game for us next week, and we are really looking forward to getting back in the Rock.
Well, Coach, congratulations back in the win column, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Have a safe trip.
Guys, before they shut the light, we better go back to you.
All right, appreciate that, Sean. Great job down on the field as always. Blue Jays won it. Final score 44-8 over the John Marshall Bears. Jays 1-0 in district play. Take it.